Einstein once said, the definition of insanity is by doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So it's now 2021. Are you going to live in insanity, or are you going to schedule your 2021 in a different way so that you get the results that you actually want? So how are we going to restructure this? I wanted to share with you what my thoughts were, and I'm going to share 3 different ways on why and how I'm going to change my future. So today I'm talking about following your path. Do you wander life aimlessly? Do you just get through every day? Do you watch social media? Do you spend your hours watching TV? Do you actually get out and take a walk? It's cold out there. Do you find excuses to say, I can't? Do you find yourself saying, I can't over and over? Or do you actually say, I can, and do it? Find your path. Find your adventures. Find and feel like you can commit to yourself because you are number one. I'm number one. I always remember that. I don't want to let myself down. And if I let myself down, then I don't feel very strong and empowered. And MS has a way of really kicking us in the butt. Thanks for joining Conquer MS, where life begins with a redesign. My name is Katrina Toucke, and I am an integrated lifestyle and nutrition coach. I also had a relapse and got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2011. So I live and breathe what I talk about on this channel. Okay, so step number 1, I am going to clean out the clutter. That means cleaning out the clutter in my house, cleaning out the clutter of relationships that are not really serving me and are not healthy. It's also cleaning out the clutter of some of the bad habits that maybe I've picked up, or maybe I'm eating too much sugar and I want to change my diet and start feeling better. So step number 1 is let's clean out the clutter. What are the things in your environment that you can purge and unclutter? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Number 2 is make a plan. If you don't write down your plan, it's just a wish. So one of the things that I recommend is take a 2021 calendar, write down your goals, figure out what you want to accomplish. What are you going to feel great about at the end of 2021? Looking back and feeling like, oh yeah, I remember this. And oh my gosh, I did it. It was the best feeling. Keep a gratitude journal. It's amazing. When you start going through and you realize all the things that you've accomplished, it builds confidence. If you set goals and you are continually not meeting those goals, you're breaking down your own personal confidence, and you feel, if you're like me, you kind of feel like a failure. That is not a good feeling. I love days, I love weeks that I can look back and go, oh my gosh, I totally rocked it. I did this, I really wanted to do it, and I actually did it. And by doing that over and over and over, you just get stronger and stronger. We all have physical limitations. We have emotional limitations. Mental capacity sometimes is a challenge. I am a little challenged right now, so I'm not sure if that's the right way to say it, but you guys get it. You know, sometimes our brains just do not want to function in the same way as we wish we could. And it's really frustrating. I know I have been feeling a lot of anxiety these first 10 days of January. So I am setting my goals this afternoon. I'm going to sit down after I'm done with this episode. I'm going to start writing out my calendar for 2021, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to accomplish in 2021, and I'm going to rock it. Number 3. Now that you've gone through and you've set your goals, you've set your things that you're looking at accomplishing, or your wishes, but they're written down now, so they're not going to be wishes anymore. So now that you've done that for 2021, how are you going to do that? How are you going to really make time? Are you going to spend your time on social media? Are you going to be spending hours just watching TV and just letting the time go? Once that day disappears, you'll never get it back. And when I had my relapse, I realized so dearly that, I don't know, time management became more important, because I spent close to a year on the couch and just looking at my life disappear. And my mom used to always say, as you get older, the time goes faster. And yeah, you know, if my mom was still alive, I would have to say, yep, I totally agree with that. So time becomes much more precious to me, and I don't want to waste it. I don't like those days that I'm feeling exhausted, I'm in bed, and I get really frustrated with that. But at the same time, I have to be true to my body. So when my body is tired, I'm not feeling well, I honor my spirit enough to say, it's okay, I'm just gonna rest. And then tomorrow, when I feel better, I want to take advantage of feeling better. So now that you've set your goals, what stands in your way? Is it social media? Do you have energy vampires that are sucking your energy out? Do you have people that come into your life that redesign your schedule? Do you feel overwhelmed because you have all this clutter? You know, you've purged, you've gotten rid of that nasty food in your refrigerator, but you still have relationships that are dictating your life. Are you really in charge of your schedule, or are other people in charge of your schedule? The thing is, if you don't take care of yourself, you're really not going to be there for anyone else. Life is amazing, and what scares me the most is if I lose days by wasting them, I will never get them back. And life is so precious and so beautiful. So with that being said, peace, guys, and I will see you next week. Let me know what you're willing to commit to. We're going to rock it.